And we are back for another edition of the review and reaction of MTV's You Live and Die by Your Ride or Die. That was the secret. That was the key ingredient. That was what you put in your gumbo. That's how you get the cake to rise with the yeast to stay in this game, people. I am one of your hosts this evening, Mike Knoxxx, and indeed that's my name with 3 X's because like TJ's laugh. I am hardcore, and I'm joined by no other than Amber Defender herself, Captain Shay. How you doing?
I'm great. What a great episode.
I love this episode. Can't wait to get into it. And the rookie, not named Captain Jack Sparrow, but the leader of the Jack Packers himself, bad guy Jack the Rookie. What's going on, Jack?
I am great. Tomorrow we have an award show. I look forward to being on this award show. I'm going to wear my best shirt, my cleanest shirt, and I will be there.
I will be there as well and have on every jersey I have in my closet, which is not many right now because I'm in between homes. But I will be there nonetheless. But we will see y'all tomorrow for that. But tonight we are talking MTV's The Challenge, episode 12 or 11. Which one was it?
I think it's 11.
I think it was 11 too. Okay.
I think it's 11.
I know I'm old. Old people do old things.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say this. I'm glad she has up today Amber Defender. Okay. Because today I said that she won this thing. I said, well, you ever just see them shows? They go, she's a scrapper. Amber is a scrapper. She's a former winner. I mean, there's a reason why Darrell trusts her. Okay. She's a scrapper. And she's giving light-skinned girls all around the world a new leaf on life because, man, she is showing you that light skin can still compete and be just because Drake messed it up for everybody. Why they say Drake cries when he opens up his scissors. I mean, he opens up his bag of chips with scissors.
Wait, what?
And he cries in the shower. They said it about Drake. There's a little Drake puns, right? So Amber has more heart than Drake right now, okay? And this episode to me was filled by the idiocy that is Mariah. And Amber Defender, you got something to say? You kind of muted there, darling.
I thought you were going to say Nelson because I feel like he exhibits high-level stupidity every episode.
I mean, talking about Nelson is like talking about Facel, okay? You know they're dumb, okay? It's just, I just trust Nelson more. You know what I mean? He's not exactly a slime ball like Fessy was, but since you're right there, Amber Defender, your thoughts on tonight's episode?
I mean, I liked it. I feel like they definitely dumbed down the questions for the trivia this year.
I got none wrong with the spelling words, by the way. I got everyone right but the spelling words. I'm okay to say that because I'm not afraid. I got everyone right but the spelling words. This is the easiest. I digress.
I'm done. But I really enjoyed it. And obviously I love the ending. Obviously, you know, when the good guy comes out on top, like it always, you know.
So you're a friend of faces, I see. You like the faces? Okay. The rookie, your take on tonight's episode. They had the spinning board of death. Oh, you missed it. Oh, see. You're not the executive. You're the Jack Packer. You're the ass of unpopular review, entertainment, and sports, and everything else we do around here. Now find your pin, ass.
Oh, wait, what? I don't know where this conversation went. And I'm just going to move on because I'm a professional. So my thoughts on this episode. I love this show because of the challenge. So I haven't seen all these other challenges where you talked about how there were trivia beforehand. And when I saw trivia, I said, oh, boy, this is a... You know, because I like to join in on trivia, and you hope that you could at least have some kind of brain cell in these things. And I did get some of them they got wrong. I said, come on, guys. Like, there was one about the answer was Adam and Eve, is the point. And I said, come on, guys. The one with, and granted, I couldn't think of his name until they said it, but there was the other one where they were talking about them as a duo. They were talking about Matt Damon. It was the movie that got.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Okay. Oh, Ben Affleck. Right. How could I forget?
Affleck.
Yeah. You wanted to be Batman. Best Batman suit ever in the game. But
greatest Batman of all time.
Yeah. Oh, you like Ben Affleck? Okay.
That's my favorite Batman.
All right. I like Adam West. There we go. Right.
I don't believe you.
Well, I don't know why, but I did love this challenge. I loved how they were spinning around a lot of these things. It made me laugh that they were getting things wrong, and it was funny because a lot of these team members, when they would get their answer wrong, they were like, "Oh, come on!" And it reminded me of, like, if I could trauma dump, remind me in high school when they picked me in the basketball team and I would miss, and they would get mad, and I would somehow always find a way to not get on the court because I didn't want to embarrass myself. There was some really cool stuff in here. I did like a scene where they had because there's been this tension between Tori and Jordan, all this stuff been going on, and Nori, hopefully I'm saying her name right, because God knows I butcher people's names.
Norris.
I was close, Michael.
It's okay. I'm not good at this, but I knew that one.
No, you're great. No, I appreciate how honest you was about spelling, because, like, I'm bad at spelling. So when I heard you said that, I said, wow, that was a really heartwarming moment.
I never made it past the second round of a spelling bee in school. Them years to take a spelling bee. We remember you in elementary. Well, I don't know when I was elementary.
I don't
they
remember
made
nothing.
Every participant, every classmate had to be in a spelling bee.
Really?
Yeah, they made you. It was like mandatory. Like sometimes I would spell a word wrong on purpose to get out the first round. So you start getting made fun of, like, dude, you spelled banana wrong. Yeah, I did it on purpose. They prove it.
And then you can say, I don't have to do that.
I gotta do that. Now you just act serious with how you do it.
Now that I think about it, a lot of the things that teachers came up with for kids to do back in the day were very detrimental to children and their mental health later on. I have so much trauma from spelling bees or being forced to play dodgeball when I am not a physical person. I have stories.
Dodgeball.
I want to see that now. Her doing dodgeball. I was great at that, honestly.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, I love that movie. That was so great. I love that movie. One of Ben Still's one of his better movies. But I wanted to say they had a really good moment, heartwarming moment where the Norris is just telling her, like, hey, I wasn't trying to, like, do anything and make things uncomfortable and awkward, because she could feel things were awkward. Having that talk, having that conversation, I thought that was really cool, because a lot of people don't do stuff like that. Have a heart-to-heart. And I just wanted to throw that out there because there's other scenes, and I know we'll touch on a little bit of everything, but I wanted to throw that. I thought that was really nice. That was a very nice thing. I like seeing heart-warming moments where then I want to have some hot cocoa with marshmallows in it. Because you got to have marshmallows with your hot cocoa. If you just drink hot cocoa, you suck. In
the words of M'Baku, are you done? Are you done? Norris is a hero. Norris makes Nelson smarter. Tori is a bully, and she's turning into those bully girls. Yeah, I said it, Amber. Okay, I mean, yeah, Amber Defender, I'm talking to you. Okay, because Tori used all her legendary stuff, and they manipulated the game with the whole 90 them picking and having Mariah go against them, and then her sitting down. Norris did nothing wrong. But the whole time, Tori's still plotting behind her back. I don't like people. I don't care if you're male or female. I think it's a sorry trait to be in front of someone's face and then behind their back have something completely different to say. It's the most cowardly thing you can do in the world. I tell my kids every single day, if I cannot trust you, we don't have anything. Trust is the most important thing to me out of anything in this world, and that's what makes this game crazy. And they have to learn, and Rookie, you'll get to learn, you cannot trust anybody in this game when you're playing this game. So Mariah or even Nani even making both deals with them, I look less on Nani to me for that. Okay. When I was looking at that board, I personally would have picked Nani to go into that thing because she has the most connections in the house when they're going to have the most people having her back. So there's no way I'd have made a deal with Nani. That's just me, right? She smokes cigarettes. She hasn't won a final. Why we keep Nani around? Because she's been here forever. I mean, Amber Defender, I'm being honest, calling a spade a spade. When Nani first stepped foot on Vegas real world, she was a very pretty girl. And over the years, all them cigarettes she be smoking, and I'm just being honest, people who it's a nasty habit. It's a nasty thing. It makes you old. It changes your color of your skin. Probably kissing her probably stinks because she smells like cigarettes. I'm just saying I hate smokers. And I'm not picking Nani for this, but the challenge thing, again, and Bananas, you were wrong. You're picking on them for getting that one question wrong about Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Says, how do you not know that Good Will Hunting was their first movie together? No, it wasn't. Their first movie was School Ties with Brendan Fraser. Okay, where
How dare you, Banana,
Matt
say you
Damon,
can school
where
this
Matt
man?
Damon played a bigot that I can never forget. When Brendan Fraser was a Jewish man in the Pennsylvania suburbs when they go play high school football to get the next step to Harvard, and it's like I guess it's built in like the 40s somewhere around that time. And when football had the helmets on it still, where you know what I mean, with no face mask type of football, and they all got mad when they found out that Brendan Fraser was Jewish, and it was just all the racist stuff come out about Jews, Irish people, and blacks. And I just never forget. For me, I know that movie so well because I hated Matt Damon for years. That's when you know an actor's really good when they play a role so good on TV or a movie, you hate him in real life. Because I thought Matt Damon forever was a bigot because he played this role so well. Okay, I didn't like him until like the Bourne Ultimatum. It's like I think, okay, I can like him again. You know what I mean? But before that, I couldn't stand Matt Damon. But easiest questions of all. If you ever watched this show, and Amber Defender will tell you, I've never seen questions so easy in my life. Like R2D2, especially when he said it's from Star Wars. That's the answer. Like that was the easiest thing in the world. Amber
I never watched Star Wars. I know
Me
nothing
either.
about that movie whatsoever. I would have got the question even more wrong than her.
But y'all don't know. I don't know R2D2 and C3PO.
I know R2D2.
They're the two most famous robots in the world.
I know this. I know these robots for various reasons. One, because my initials are literally RPJ, and I had people in my school, and they called me R2D2, and I didn't like it, and I hated that robot for years. And then the gold thing, not that long ago, on entertainment, one executive consultant and some clowns were on this episode and compared me to the gold robot because I'm skinny. Sorry, EC, that I know when to put down the fork.
Okay, we get to the pit, and they finally of course they vote in Norris.
Hello, Charmaine.
They vote in Norris to go in, and the dagger stuff. We don't even know that Mariah pulls the dagger and she keeps Nani. At this point, what's going on, Charmaine? I just couldn't believe that Mariah really needs Fessel. And to need Fessel means you're pretty dumb. And I thought she was kind of a smart player in this game. Your takes on that, Amber Defender. And then I want to hear why you're defending Amber this evening, please.
I'm just always defending her in general, just because, like, it doesn't even need to be anything happening. I'm just, like, defending her. Like, if a fly is flying in her direction, I might swat it.
You can defend her dating Chauncey?
He's cute. What you mean?
Okay, I'm not a guy. I just found the nose ring repulsive.
Oh gosh, he's young. He's experimenting.
Okay.
I think he's cute. So yeah. It's clear that Fessy found Mariah through. He just was scrolling on his Instagram and said, "You work out a lot. I'm picking you," because it seems like they really don't know each other at all. Well, no one even like each other.
How many siblings does she have?
She's set. Well, she has 6.
Yeah, he said 3.
He's terrible, honestly. Fessy, and he's like so cocky now because he's like, "Oh, I have this great team," not even knowing. Like, bro, come on, be serious. When was the last time you seen the challenge have a full group? Well, okay, War of the Worlds, but that was terrible. So I hope they never do that again. But
you see him in that tank top? He so got man boobs. And now that I can't say that because I got him too, but he's on TV acting like he's a sex symbol. You know what I mean? So he should be having a tank top and look like he's in shape. That's all I'm saying. When he's sitting there as big as he is, your body definition is no different than Devin's. At least Devin says I drink beer. Sorry so I don't like you. Okay, you give me 2 Stone Cold Austin Loader knee braces, I will take you in the pit myself, doing pole wrestling, hall brawl, you name it. I'm calling you out, Fessy, F, whatever your name is that has F's in it.
And you know what? With stuff like this, someone needs to go Teddy Long, so we can make this match go where we got Mike Knoxxx go one-on-one with Fessy. Player.
Shut. So Mariah, she ended up picking. Well, they ended up voting in Norris. It wasn't unanimous, but I mean, it was like a 5. She had 5 votes, and I honestly felt like that made the most sense. At the end of the day, you haven't been in elimination, so get your ass in there and do your thing. Prove it. I feel like at least everyone should at least once go into elimination. Just to kind of show them what's up, what's all the hype about. Because she was just making it seem like she was the strongest competitor. and all these girls, she's leaving them in the dust.
She did disappoint me in that pole wrestle.
And she was definitely in the beginning when she was still teamed with Nelson, saying how Amber and Chauncey, they're weak. They're weak.
Merry Christmas.
They're so weak. They're so weak, Norris, right?
I like Norris.
I don't.
Maybe I'm a sucker for a pretty face. I mean, that could very well be it.
Well, that's why you like me. That's why you like me, Mike.
Oh no!
I've never seen someone typecast themselves on reality TV as much as Norris has, as being the third girl. He's always the third person in every relationship. Are you the one? Ex on the Beach. I'm sure there's other things I can bring up.
I got things to go watch it. She's been in. Thanks.
I'm just saying, this is the truth. She typecasts herself every time she's on a show. The same storyline. I'm a little bit tired. Hopefully, if they do bring her back, let's pick up a new script.
That's looking like that too.
Let's please pick up a new script.
Well, she loses in the pit against Scrappy. There is Amber. Amber Scrapper.
Oh, she kicks so much ass in that, right? And I've been hearing like she has this like next level when her back is against the wall. My only thing I felt like in this episode with her, she killed it in the challenge. She kicked all kinds of ass. She just went out there, delivered. But when it came to her to be in that deliberation room and stuff like that, I felt like she was like whining and felt like everything was offensive to her. That was my only thing, because I was like, dude. And I'm only going by, once again, stuff I heard because, AKA the rookie, new guy. And I've been hearing when her back gets the wall, she's going to just swing and smash. Like, like if you get a rat in the corner, it'll like snap at you. That's
I went in New York. The New York rats.
Yeah, New York rats. They do
Donatello,
that.
Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Splinter. Oh, those are turtles. Shit. Just the rats.
You gotta love Mike because he just laughed at his own joke. Good job, Michael.
I knew I messed up as I was saying it. So yeah, Dumbledore clapped that.
but when she was in that deliberation thing, she's like, "Oh, I don't want to be in here." And so, and everything that Amber Defender said, like everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone at this point has at least touched the final battle, however you want to call it. They've at least done it once, right? I feel like everyone has, right? Or no?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember. Mariah going in. So okay. Amber Defender up here picking on Norris. She didn't go in. She has to prove her point.
Next time, but Norris can definitely get her ass in there first.
and you could say that she ate a whole lot of sand.
A whole lot of dirt. Why are they going to call it sand? Ain't nothing but dirt. A fancy name for dirt. Just because it's by the beach next to water, don't make it less dirt.
Who does she?
I also want to add that Mariah spilled some tea on Twitter and said that Norris asked for Amber over Nani. So you got what your hand called for.
I mean, if I'm going to pick a girl,
you're going to pick the person who actually won the challenge over the person who has never won it for like 10 seasons?
I'm going to think about someone who's my body shape.
Nani's the same body shape.
True, good point. But again,
smaller.
It's the light skin thing. I'm telling you, it has them fooled. I'm telling you, it has them fooled. Like that girl can be whatever she wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think Amber's a very beautiful woman. Okay, but she could either be albino, she could be Caucasian, she could be African American. I mean, damn, just change the win. And you talking about? They say when she gets mad, when she does get upset. I'm with you. I like Amber. I've cheered for Amber the whole time. I do like Amber, but there is some things about every character that can get on your nerves. Amber is a whiner. Like she does. She does do that. Like if she
was sensitive.
Because even throughout the house, not even just the deliberation, she was like, "Oh, I don't want to do this," and it was a lot of crying for me that it started to kind of irritate me.
Cried once. You mean she was protesting to going in? I'm just saying.
I know what your position here. I understand, but it was just a little too much. It was like I felt like there were some people who were like, "Damn, I really don't want to go in there," but it is what it is. And she would just have her moment, and she would start like, "Okay, fine." She wasn't crying, but she was whining a little bit and whining to people, and then trying to make all these alliances with people. And listen, it was smart. It's smart, but listen, whining is whining. Like that's what happened.
She did some cheese. She did some cheese.
I think what she was saying,
hopefully they'll squish.
The girls who were on her team, she was the only one that went to elimination. So I mean, I feel like it's fair for maybe those girls who Neither three of them.
That is what you say. That
So I would too be like, you know what, guys? Can we please put the 3 people who haven't been in elimination 2 being rookies instead of me? I think that's a fair request.
But I feel like she
defend Amber.
And that's great. But I feel like I also feel like she understands how this game works. She knows how this game works. Like, oh, can we just be fair and give someone else? That's not how this game works.
Well, no, that's not true. It actually has worked like that for years. That's why Nani comes in.
Fair enough. All right, fair enough.
But
School.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this now.
An elimination, regardless. So
I don't like. I don't like. I'm no longer even supporting them. I don't like the way they're playing the game. I felt this way for years in this game. I don't like how the veterans sometimes just because you're a vet think you get a pass.
Okay.
I just don't like that. Like, what makes you? I get you've been here. You know, you're not. Casey to me can't talk about how good of a competitor I think she is. She hasn't won, right? We've seen a lot of great competitors not win. Somehow it's like with any professional sport, anything else. When you're good enough, you actually do win. You know what I mean? So for whatever reason, whether it was politicking, whether it was injuries, whatever the case may be, if the fates wanted to be that way, you happen to get it. And so I don't think that one who doesn't win, like Amber, has the only room on that team of females, as you saying, to talk because she has won one. Okay. And she won a tough one. Okay. And she won it with a partner, which everybody would say could work with at some form or another because he's just a really good partner in Darrell. Okay. Some would say the greatest, because he's what they say, like, I'm undefeated. He's never lost once he's in the finals. You know what I mean? So, but this pole wrestle thing was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of exciting watching it as well. These 2 beautiful women go at it. It was really intriguing. She's sleep, but she might want to thank the show after this later on. But I love it. We know what's going to happen. Now they're coming back. They got the redemption house, or that was the key. He said, I said it from the very first episode. You live or die by your ride or die. But the question is, Amber Defender, I'm gonna start with you. Can Nelson ride? Because I think Nelson's cracking. You said some things earlier in the show. Nelson is starting to act like a dummy, but it is Nelson. I'm sorry.
Starting.
Your true colors, and that's why we call you Nelson's a dummy. Go ahead, Amber Defender. That's why I keep singing. It's like an idiot.
Yeah, and I don't see it happening for Nelson because he can't pull his head out of his ass. He can't look around and survey a room. At all. He's never in the know. And then he's like, why doesn't anyone want to fill me in on what's going on? Why does everyone want my input? Because your input is terrible. It's always really bad. That's why.
They don't trust you, man.
At all. Like,
Tori was like, well, we had a conversation. They wasn't impressed with the conversation.
Listen, if I am trying to talk to you in game wise and I feel out that maybe you're not on my level, okay, the conversation's done. God bless. Like,
I love what you said though. You said you can't read a room because we can read it from TV, but after confessions, bruh, why don't you just sit there and be quiet and keep winning? That's your best way to stay alive on this team, is just sit there and go, what y'all want me to do? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I get sticking up for your ride or die. I think that is the sticky part of if you vote somebody, you're going to hurt somebody's friend, and unless you're Fessy, who just doesn't care, but it's ride or die. You know what I mean? But stick with that and just keep your mouth shut. Olivia's the same way. Olivia's proved her point. You know what I mean? I'm just wondering how long each week is going to last. And next week, it's going to be another male's elimination. And I say this much, Rookie, if the green team loses again, this thing's all but done. Okay, if they lose Jordan, or I mean, Jesus, they need to lose Devin, and I'm cheering for Devin. Okay, but they can afford to lose Devin. And I think that's something they can afford to lose. But are you excited for next week to find out in his male elimination? Because it's going to get nasty between Jordan, your favorite couple. This is your first time watching the shows. I'm gonna call it your favorite couple, Jordan and Tori.
You said mine?
Yeah, my favorite couple is Tori and that big ass knot on her head that stays there everywhere she goes. That's just weird. That's not a mole. That is a whole pimple. That is a mole. Now you gonna make me feel bad.
Now I gotta look this up because now you make it sound like she has a rock on her head.
That is a mole cannot be. I thought a mole is a color thing and can have hair growing out of it or something. That is a pimple. That is a whole pimple.
That is a mole, sir.
That thing is called Tory Island because it's just sitting there.
That is a mole, sir.
I'm sorry, Jack. Did you see it? It's like sitting there, just the third eye, but off to the side.
This is a mole.
Yeah. I just want to know what made you think that was my favorite couple because it's only not.
It's only a couple on the show. That's all.
Oh well. Well, I didn't have a favorite, Michael. Thank you for putting words in my mouth.
Okay, I'm leave that one alone.
Thank you.
Right. And he left that one for me, Amber Defender. I just let it go.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess my reflexes wasn't fast enough to grab it. Yeah, but I look forward to next episode. It's exciting to see where everything goes. The way that the Orange team has just been dominating.
Guys wearing orange.
No, I actually wore this because it was kind of cold.
He's copying me. I'm the annoying orange. Now he wants to be the annoying orange.
Or you start trends and I follow them.
Hey, trendsetters do those kind of things.
Well, except the ones where she's totally gross and brag about bad wrestlers. But I will carry on and say, it's mediocre taste. But I do want to sit here and say that, I look forward to this. Huh?
Do you eat McDonald's?
Do
you eat McDonald's?
Occasionally, Michael.
Then there's nothing worse than that. So who actually got bad taste? That's all I want to say. McDonald's is called. My kids call it McCancer.
Oh, yes. That's like a straw. That's like a.
Oh yeah. Everyone who does eat McDonald's, we're very sorry. We're very sorry. Just to throw that out there because you said that.
All you gotta do is watch 100 million documentaries about the place.
Yeah,
there's nothing real about it. It ain't been real since 1986.
I don't think these people eat it all the time. Our viewers, I would hope not.
I'm quite sure. They sell $1 billion. It was over 10 billion, 30 billion sold. People eat McDonald's every day, B. Every day. B.
I guess that ain't me, B.
Listen here. Yeah. So listen. Tomorrow, guys, we have the Unpopular Review Entertainment and Wrestling Awards show coming in live. We're going to do something different. We're going to be here live. It's going to be a panel full of people here. We're giving away the best wrestler of the year, best female of the year, best movie of the year, best actress of the year. If Angela Bassett does not win, I'm showing my ass.
So I would hope that the voting system is smart because, Mike, I love you, but
listen, I slept next to you and you sleep hard. Trust me, your alarm this man's alarm went off, y'all. Like it was a bomb went off. He has this alarm that's it's insanely annoying, right? And meanwhile, David the technician and I are just sitting here like, what the fuck? What's going on? And he's just comatose. Like, dude, you don't hear this annoying alarm that you have set. Right, but listen, make sure y'all set your alarms tomorrow for that. We're going live at 8 o'clock. Right there, it is. At 8 o'clock tomorrow. Also, happy holidays, guys. Listen, we have our holiday Christmas review movies going on. Trading Places. Is it a Christmas movie or not? I say hell to the no.
Real quick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but now there's a new thing that Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. Do you believe that?
That what?
Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Iron Man, no,
it really isn't. It really isn't. But now they're trying to classify it as a Christmas movie. I felt the same way.
Not even close, people. Listen, just to say this real fast, I got to hear the Hollywood Reporter said this thing's not me, okay? People who know more than my dumbass knows, okay? And the Hollywood Reporter says a Christmas movie is a movie that's centered around Christmas or Santa Claus or baby Jesus in the golden fleece manger. They didn't say that part. I added that part, okay? Just because a movie takes place during the time frame of Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie if it is not about Christmas. So Trading Places, because it has Dan Aykroyd in a Santa Claus suit, doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Die Hard, how many times you want to love it because it takes place at a Christmas party, doesn't make it a Christmas movie because there was nothing about Christmas in this movie. But this is about MTV review, the challenge, rewards. Listen, guys, ride or dies. We ride, we die for each other here on Pub Review. That is the rookie. That is Amber Defender, Captain Shakespeare. I'm doing what she would do. And listen, I'm Mike Knoxxx, spelled with 3 X's because, like your sister, I am hardcore. We out here, y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow. The UPRE Awards, y'all get ready. We'll be here. So to chew.
5 and 1, Amber. 5 and 1.
There you go, Amber.